Are Harley Davidson emission standards going to affect your warranty? Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. Hope you're enjoying the channel and the series of videos. Please like, share, subscribe, leave those comments below. Check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com. Click the bell next to the subscribe button for all future videos. So, in this video, I'm talking about Harley Davidson as a motorcycle manufacturer. They are producing motorcycles now with the M8 engine over the last 2-3 years that are compliant for current and future emission standards all over the world, depending on which market that they're in. But are they producing motorcycles to meet the emission standards? And also, how does that affect warranty claims upon those motorcycles by owner riders? Now, one of the criticisms of the company in recent years is about the strictness of the warranty and how certain individuals are being duped in many ways into not only buying a motorcycle but also then not being able to get their motorcycle fixed, whether as a standard part or whether it's had some kind of modification in any way, shape or form. Now, the standard line from the dealership, and let's say, and the motorcycle manufacturer, I should say, and the dealerships, but this can apply to any vehicle manufacturer, is that if it's a non-standard part, if it's an aftermarket part, then they're not liable for that, and that's quite right. You can agree with that. You know, they're not going to guarantee a component from another manufacturer that is on their motorcycle. So if you want to protect the warranty, only have Harley Davidson parts and also comply with everything that they stipulate should be done in the modification process or the servicing process of that motorcycle. Watch my other videos based upon that as well. But is it a case that Harley Davidson in particular are using the emissions standard as a way to not only monitor the motorcycle VIN number, let's say, but also use that as a tool to enforce warranty claims or voidance, as the case may be? Well, actually, that's probably exactly what they are doing, because anytime you take your motorcycle into a dealership, or any motorcycle technician, let's say, and they have to hook it up to some kind of diagnostics machine. Obviously, the dealerships have that, but whether an independent technician has that kit available, you'll have to find that out for yourselves, of course. But anytime it is hooked up to the machines to diagnose any issues, or anytime they'll do a servicing or whatever, data is then sent back to Harley Davidson motorcycles, so it will be cross-matched against your VIN number. They will know whether the emissions is changing. They will know via the CAN bus system, the electrical networking system on your motorcycle, if anything has been changed, if anything is different. So if something does go wrong and then you want to make a claim, then they will be able to identify what the problem is and then also take action in favour or against you. Now, the easiest way to do this is by emissions standards. If say anything that changes the emissions of the motorcycle, that's going to be their datum point. That's their starting point, if you will. So they can say, right, okay, well, you've changed the emissions standards and you've changed it by a non-standard tuner, an exhaust and an air filter, for example, or whatever other bits of equipment that you've put on there. Therefore, because that's happening, everything that you're doing will void the warranty. Now, if, let's say, you're only using Harley Davidson parts, for example, then they'll say, well, okay, it's still compliant with what we will allow with our parts, so therefore it's still okay. But it is a bit of a knife edge that owners are running and also the company are running as well. So just bear this in mind. Both warranty claims and warranty voidance and also emissions standard kind of go hand in hand. It's one of those things that the company are monitoring data. If you watch my other video about the HD connector system on some of those motorcycles, that is readily sending data back to the company as well. They'll know what's on your motorcycle in terms of the VIN number, in terms of the powertrain. They'll know if the emissions and the performance is changing, whatever. So, you know, let's say you wanted to temporarily change your motorcycle and then only change it back to stock just before a service or something like that. Well, that data would have been recorded at some point as well, potentially. You know, the big brother of Harley Davidson as a manufacturer might get even bigger, so there'd be more data monitoring. So it's something that you have to be aware of, and it's something that you really need to consider if you're concerned about your warranty. Now, if you're not concerned about your warranty, or if the warranty period is passed, then you know, you've got nothing to fear, really. I mean, then you are liable for your own repairs, aren't you? You're liable to make live and die by the sword of your choices, as it were. But anyway, you know, Harley Davidson are making motorcycles. We've known that for the last few years, especially to make them compliant with emission standards around the world. And they are evolving as a company as well. And one of the things that it will affect warranties, especially if emissions are affected, but also if those emission standards are affected in a manner that takes them out of the legal parameters of the market in which they're operating as well. So there's lots to consider here. I don't want to be alarmist, and you shouldn't overly worry about this as well, but just something to be considering if you are considering performance upgrades on your motorcycle. How will that affect your warranty, and how will that affect emission standards and fuel economy as well? Right, please like, share, subscribe, leave those comments below. Check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. Click the bell next to the subscribe button, and I'll catch you again. Bye now.